You know that my intention is to align the collective with healing, joy, and the most authentic versions of ourselves. I ask that you bless me with the messages, the wisdom, and the discernment, and then that then extends to everybody who is receiving this message tonight, so that we may walk in alignment with our highest and truest selves. Ashe, welcome my good Judies on YouTube. Um, as you know, I do this once every Tuesday, so welcome back. And if this is your first time here, welcome in. We're about to have a good old jolly time. Do make sure that you're following me on TikTok at Mo Online on all platforms, because if you want to get a mini reading or a personal reading after this, excuse me, Truthbird, that's the place where to do it at. And you can also book me for the beginning of the year, you know what I mean, readings, which, we're still in the middle of Capricorn season. Capricorn season is going to be ending up pretty soon, but it's still a good time to do that. Welcome in, Danae. Thank you for popping in, my love. And I appreciate all the compliments on the beard. I'm trying something new year, new me. We don't see, girl, because I said that I wanted to get it like laser removed off. And I'm still on the fence about it because right now it's irritating me. It's irritating me. But we gonna see how much longer we gonna keep. Rain, we're at 4,000 likes already. Oh, y'all like me for real, for real. Um, let's get into it, yeah. What is it you would like the collective to know? What messages does the Most High have for us? What is it that you would like us to be aware of? Six of Cups. Anything else? Again, tonight I'll be using the Mermaid Tarot. If you want to check out this deck, you can find it in my Amazon storefront. All that information can be found at the link in my bio or in the description bar, depending on where you're watching. What is this? I'm just getting this type of like this weird type of disconnection. This could be a weird type of disconnection from like children or our childlike energy. Maybe there's a need for fun. Maybe there's a need for play. Maybe there's a need to be receptive in unknown ways. Yeah, so the first card that we have is the Six of Cups. Again, there's this storytelling, this playfulness. Again, I'm getting this playfulness, this creativity, this wonder, this imagination. But then we have the Five of Cups, the Empress card, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. It feels like void. It feels like empty, right? It honestly feels like we're not allowing ourselves to receive that energy, right? Where's that energy going to come from? Our social groups and our communities. And that's the thing. It's like, I don't know if it's because we're cold, because the temperatures are dropping or we're like missing out on sun. This could be seasonal depression. It just kind of feels like part of me wants to say sad, but I think the word's empty. Empty. And also in connection, we living through crazy times. Prayers for everybody in Palestine and the Congo and Sudan. The girls is down bad. And there's this like sense of hopelessness, but there's this community building that needs to take place. But it's funny that the first thing that we need to do is just connect, is to connect and pour love and joy and creativity and wonder and insight and curiosity into one another, right? I'm getting that's what we need to do first. Six of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Again, some of us feel like we don't have good energy to give to each other's, but it's like, part of me wants to say misery loves company, but it's not, I don't know. It's like, it's funny that we have the Six of Pentacles, not the Five of Pentacles, and then the Four of Pentacles in reverse. We don't have to be sad alone. Because the thing is, like, a lot of us, we're feeling the same things. We're feeling the same sense of worry or scaredness or scarcity or whatever it is. And we all have different like elements that we're able to give to each other, right? Like I'm able to provide, my skills as a tarot reader. You know what I mean? Ashlyn, she's able, to perform blood work on the girls. Donna's a good gift giver. Yusuf's always there for a good laugh. You know what I mean? Armani's gonna turn a look. Right? Y'all get what I'm saying? Anne's gonna come in and paint us a beautiful picture and give us some art. Right? You see what I'm saying? So although like none of us are completely feeling like at 100% capacity, we all have something that we can offer each other, even when we're not feeling 100, which is going to help us, right? And once we come together, we actually get a vision. We get a hidden vision for a new future, for something that we can step into, right? Seven of Swords, these things feel kind of hidden. They feel kind of hidden, right? Seven of Swords, it's so interesting that the Seven of Swords it's usually coming up as like secrets or hidden things. The deck is very pretty. Thank you, Donna. But we won't know these things until we get into community. We won't know these things. Hey Mick, how you doing, my love? We won't know these things until we come together and show each other what it is that we have and what it is that we can share, right? And like, oh, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. These cards are coming, they're showing through in such unique ways. Ten of Pentacles in reverse, we don't have everything, but together we have it all. Yeah, individually we do not have everything, but together we have it all. Ashe, and there's new joy and abundance and new opportunity that we can build off of that, right? What is it that you would like the collective, what is it you would like us to know? Like, they're just giving me words now. Who are our communities? And that's the thing. So like later on this week, right, I just got to talk about the astrological transits now. Later on this week, Pluto is leaving Capricorn and entering Aquarius. The same day, the sun is leaving Capricorn and entering Aquarius, right? So there's this, and like Pluto been doing her big one. She been doing her big one, moving through Capricorn, structures and authority and leaderships and systems and people that sit at the top of the chain and breaking down the things that are no longer going to work, right? As Pluto and the sun move into the sign of Aquarius, we get and we gain this vision and this insight and this intellect and this idea and this style of communication that connects us to humanity, to the bigger world at large, to our communities, to our social circles, right? And as these systems are continuing to being broken down, you know what I mean? As they are continuing to break down, we have to keep in mind what systems do we want to take their place, right? And then we cannot come up with the systems on our own. We can't just talk about the systems. The systems have to be built in community, heavy on being built in community, right? This is a community, and we can talk about, I'm here to be a resource to talk about spirituality and how we can share energy. Truth burp. Piscean energy, the ethers, the things that are not necessarily tangible but connect us to one another. This is a good community for that, but they are putting emphasis on and Aquarius is also connected to the internet, so I do think that this is a really good space for things of that nature. So we need to make sure as we're moving forward that we utilize the internet. But again, Capricorn is very physical, and these physical fixtures and systems have been broken down. And we need to discover how we're going to replace those systems or put new systems in their places, right? Physical systems, right? So how do we get in touch with the communities that are in our neighborhoods? Not just the communities that we build and that we see and share ideas with online, but how do we take that information and take it down to the supermarket, take it down to the YMCA, take it down to the Boys and Girls Club, take it down to the local church, take it down to your local voting booth. Take it down to your local community organizers. You hear me? If this is resonating, double tap that screen, drop an emoji. And what's next for us? What is it you would like us to know? Please and thank you, Ashe. The World card. Interesting. To the clubs. Very much to the clubs. World card. We are all connected. And look at this one. This is like, This deck is so gorgeous. Again, thank you, Donna. Y'all see her? Y'all see Miss Mamas? She's quite literally holding the world, the mother of the ocean, all the fishies that swimming around. Mm-hmm. They are really like putting emphasis on sharing. Putting emphasis on sharing. And again, this is like I do work out of the United States, but I do know that this information can reach people in all corners of the world. But they're just talking to me about how like I believe the birth of the United States, I could be wrong, but I believe that the birth of the United States and the United States like birth chart or the event start date chart, it has Neptune in Virgo, right? Which is very much about independence, me. What can I do? You know, self-sufficiency. How can I serve others? But I have to be self-reliant. The Seven of Swords, thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome in. The Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords feels like that's an attack. To continue to operate and think in that way is an attack on ourselves, right? So how do we break away from me to how do I collaborate to we? Again, like I was saying in the first part of the reading, what is it that I can bring and offer to the community, and what can the members in the community offer me? We do not have to do it alone, and I'm hearing is that that's how it gets overwhelming. Sometimes we get lost in the sauce and we get overwhelmed and we get demoralized because there's nothing that I can do. What is it that I can do? You ain't got to do everything. What is it that you're good at and do that, right? And as long as we're taking what it is that we're good at and contributing to the world, to the bigger picture at large, you know what I mean? That's how we're going to move forward. Ashe. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Wands in reverse. Moving forward, it's important to remember what our past has looked like and what our past has given us. What's the saying? If you always do what you've always done, you'll always have what you've always got. Right? Two of Wands in reverse. A lot of us, we're sick of what we had and we want something else. We want something else because it was not giving. It was not giving, Miss Mamas. Emperor. Ooh, and this like, we got this Ten of Pentacles in reverse again, but now it feels different. Right? Yeah. And then okay, so let me not get ahead of myself. We have the Emperor card, right? And then this Emperor card is followed by the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This Ten of Pentacles, look at all the people on this Ten of Pentacles. Look at all the people here. And they kind of look like they just go on and on and on, low key. All the people here, this is just talking about a dissatisfaction. There's a dissatisfaction with there being one person at the helm, one person at charge, and not the community. You know what I mean? And not just like one person, but it's also like this Emperor feels like one group, right? It's not just one person, but it's one group or one demographic or one sort of person instead of, you know, multi-generations. You know what I mean? Like the animals, the children, the teenagers, the young adults, the old folks, the senior citizens, all of them got a seat at the table and all of them have something to say. Right? But it's important to realize that that's not the reality that we have right now. I appreciate you sharing the live session, my love. Thank you so much. If this message is hitting, don't forget to drop an emoji and to double tap that screen. But going back to that, right? So many of us don't want to live like that no more. We don't want to live like that no more. Star card in reverse. Again, taking us back to that Aquarius energy. We do not want to see this representation in the future. We don't like it. It's ghetto. It don't give what it's supposed to give. Right? And it doesn't allow, it's like there's this strictness. There's like this Six of Cups that's connected to Pisces energy. There's this like, I'm not sure if this is Pisces. I think it is Pisces, though. Maybe it's Scorpio? Doesn't matter. Anyway, hey. Hey, Nay, how you doing? Um, what is I'm saying? Y'all don't be distracting me talking. We doing a reading. I do love Renaissance, but now's not the time to talk about Renaissance. But the Six of Cups is talking about flexibility. It's about sharing and flexibility, right? The Six of Cups is about sharing and flexibility, and how we can have so much more come through. You know what I mean? When we're open to giving and receiving and sharing, right? Am I growing like a mole on my face? Because it feels like there's food there, but I don't think there's food there. I'm sorry. Gemini teens. Y'all see? Maybe I'm just tripping because I'm growing long hair on my face. Right? But there's this sharing, and again, the sharing and this playfulness and this curiosity about the things that we have to share and offer one another is going to connect us to the Sun card. Fulfillment, exploration, ooh, adventure, brightness, living in the sun. Okay. I got 3 more cards, and then the Divine wants to move on to our love lives. Okay. 3 cards as we wrap up this collective message. 3 more cards as we wrap up this collective message, please and thank you. Don't give up because you're tired. Plain and simple. 9 of Wands in reverse, Hangman in reverse, Queen of Swords upright. Do not give up because you're tired. Getting tired is a part of the journey. You're going to get tired. You're going to get annoyed. You're going to get exhausted. But they're saying account for that. Account for that. Those things are a part of life. But what they're saying, what so many of us do, we get bored, we get tired, we get exhausted, we face challenges, and then we give up, and then we go back to what's easy. But it's not really easy because it creates emotional turmoil. Right? So is it really easy? The Queen of Swords is saying that we have to be intellectual. What are they saying? You may lose a battle, but you want to win the war. There's strategy, there's longevity, sustainability are the words that are coming through. Right? So don't burn yourself out trying to protest for a month. You know what I mean? You miss out on the boycott that takes place over the year. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Again, these are lifestyle changes, small, manageable steps that we all must partake in to get to this new divine future where we actually engage with our communities that we're looking for. Yeah? Okay. Love lives. What's the tea about the love lives? They want me to get an oracle card before we move on. Before we move on, I'm going to get an oracle card. Before I move on, I'm gonna get an oracle card. Again, if you like that first message, drop an emoji for me on how you feel afterwards. I'm feeling inspired and excited. I already had it, as a goal to connect with my community more this year and to continue to build a community, not the eggplant, to continue to build a community here online and in the world at large. But that provided some much needed insight. Yeah. Oracle card for that last message. You are destined for greatness on the wings of love. Oh, let me flip it so the girls can read it. To clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not even to refresh, rejuvenate, or restore. Hardly. The primary roles of love are to Yahoo, yeehaw, and woohoo, Was that loud? I'm sorry, y'all. Get your love on, the universe. And maybe I'm feeling that woohoo. Y'all know who played Sims? You remember when the Sims used to be knocking boots and they called it woohoo? That's what this feel like. Love is to have fun. Love is to have fun. Love is to have fun. There's another one that I feel like I need to read. You have what it takes. Always follow your heart unless it's been broken. Then you must lead it back into love. P.S. Did you know that hearts are never too big to mend, too small to rebound, or too tired to love again? Okay. Okay, so the divine wants to talk about our love life. What's the tea? What's the tea, Miss Mamas? I'll do a couple of readings. Yes, 12:12 on the clock. What am I do? I'll do 3 readings. I'll do 3 readings after I'm done with the collective. Hey, Jana. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Grow? Jenna Grow. Jenna, did your birthday happen yet? If so, happy belated birthday. If not, happy early birthday. Can we, Amara? Yes, what is the final message of this collective? The divine wants to get into our love lives. So what's the tea? Love message for the collective, please and thank you. They're showing me like iron welding. Is that what it's called? Iron welding? Excuse me. Again, I'm sorry if it's loud, but you know I gotta be theatrical. They're talking about like it's called iron welding, right? Or like metal smithing. Anyway, 4 pentacles in reverse, 7 of wands, magician card, queen of wands. These cards just feel like some of us are married to the idea that dating is difficult. Some of us are married to the idea that dating is difficult. Because we get lackluster options, because we don't see the things that we want to see when it comes to dating, we decide that dating is hard and then we subconsciously make it harder. Hey Priscilla, how you doing? Right, this Queen of Wands, it could be fun, it could be flirtatious, it could be easy, it could be adventurous, it could be simple. It could be all those things, but we're just not making it that. We're just not making it that. Some of us, they're saying some of us, we take ourselves too seriously. They didn't have to eat me up like that. Ugh. And the divine is saying it's not necessarily like the divine is saying, the divine is like, I get it. The divine is saying, I get it, right? Because so many of us, we want to be deep and we want to be intentional and we want to be serious and we want to connect at the soul, right? High priestess, we want our soulmates. We want this, again, we want this ethereal, emotional, multi-dimensional type of love, right? And the divine is like, yes, you should want those things. But we're not being multi-dimensional. It's not giving multi-dimensional. It's giving one. It's giving one dimension. And it's just that deep soulful dimension. And that deep soulful dimension can be difficult. It is hard. It is intense. It's very like Scorpio, moon, unseeable. You know what I mean? You just got to fill it out and kind of like figure it out type of energy, right? But this Page of Cups is also here. Again, this is curiosity. This is light. This is flirtatious. This is playful. This is non-committal. This is touch and go. This is, why is this like, oh, Diddy Bop song. Over the hill and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. Yes, here, fishy, fishy. Very much that. Thank you, Jasmine. I appreciate that. But you hear me? Over the hills and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. And there's like skipping and playing. Thank you for the roses, my love. I appreciate it so much. But we don't want to do that. We want it to be a battle. I did not have a toy car, but I feel like that's the thing. I didn't have a toy car, but when I sing that song, I'm thinking about, those rugs with the street on them. And there would be like churches and schools and like hospitals and fire stations and parks on the rug. And then you would drive the car around. I think I used to sing that song on those rugs. But I'm also thinking about Hansel and Gretel. My mind's going to a lot of different places. Anyway, yes, the horse leads the way to carry the sleigh in a white and wintry snow. Okay. Over the hills and through the woods to grandmother house we go. Ah. Right? Right? But that's the quality. That's the quality. And when we're allowed to engage in that playfulness and that curiosity, that's when we have, and even the people here, even the fairies and the little in the fairies and the mermaids here look like children. Yes, fun and naive in a good way, right? Six of Pentacles, when we allow ourselves to play with that, that is where we actually receive new things. Again, like curiosity continued to come through this year. Like every week I felt like the word curiosity has come through. And when you're curious and inquisitive and you ask questions, and every day is a new day with a new discovery to be found, you actually find things to discover that actually enrich your life. Ashe. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but some of us are burnt out. No tea, no shade. It's just some of us are burnt out. Three of Swords. Some of us, we done been through a number of heartaches. Ace of Pentacles in reverse, we're tired. We didn't try to make investments. We didn't try to grow something. We didn't try to plant seeds. And some of us, you know what, now we just sitting in the dark. I'm going to be alone. I'm going to do my own thing. Again, more Virgo energy. Yes. Let's get 3 more cards for the collective on how to proceed with our love lives. Please and thank you. Again, this is like, the divine has like, not to say the divine always has compassion for us, but I think this is the first time that I've ever felt the divine be so understanding. The divine always understands. But if you've gotten a reading from me before, you know what? If you know, you know. I'm going to leave it at that. But what else is it that we have for the collective in regards to our love lives? Please and thank you. Hold on to the vision. Oh, this is nothing but like lovely energy at the end. And it's meant to happen. And it's meant to happen. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Right, my loves? And it's meant to happen. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. I'm trying to get it on both cameras. Right? First thing that we got, Hangman in reverse. The only thing holding us back is ourselves. We must surrender. We must release. We must let go. 9 of Pentacles. It will be slow. It will be slow. It will be slow. But it will be high quality. It will be valuable. Excuse me, truth burp. It will be worth it. In the end, it will be worth it. If we continue to stay curious and allow ourselves to give joy, curiosity, love, playfulness, wisdom, and be open to receiving it in return, right? 4 of Pentacles, protect and hold on to the vision. Yes, that is correct, Mick. That is correct. Protect and hold on to the vision. And they're saying, like, hold on to it as if your life depends on it, right? Because you'll be holding on to it for a while with this star card. But again, you just got to have the hope. You got to keep the faith. Yes, my loves. I'm going to get us one more oracle card, and then I'll do 3. I will do 3 readings tonight. So if anybody would like one, please send $10, $15, or $20 over to the Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App for one more day. One day more. One day more. Any Les Mis fans? I got you, Donna. And I could do a yes or no for you, Ashley. Can we get another oracle card to wrap up this collective reading, please, and thank you. Okay. Time to make a demonstration. The older the soul, the softer the glance, the quicker the smile, and the sooner to say, I love you. They also skip and wink more than normal and hold hands with those they walk beside. Utterly fearless, the universe. This just feels like fearless love. Time to make a demonstration. Time to make a demonstration. The older the soul, the softer the glance, the quicker the smile, and the sooner to say, I love you. They also skip and wink more than normal and hold hands with those they walk beside. Utterly fearless. Yes, my loves? Alrighty, and that concludes tonight's collective reading. Again, thank you for joining me tonight. I'll be here next Tuesday, and hopefully I'll see you then. If you just happen to be here tonight, thank you for coming in and sharing energy, time, and space and energy with me. The highest in me honors the highest in you. Ashe. YouTube, that's it for tonight. But make sure you subscribe to my channel and let me know what resonates down in the comment section, because I'll be here and I love hearing from you. And like hitting that thumbs up button is a small way to show a token of appreciation. If you appreciate these messages, please consider donating. Sending a cute, quaint donation to my Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. Again, all those links can be found in the description bar or in my bio if you're watching here on TikTok. And I'll talk to you later. Until next time, this is XWMO. Bye. Okay. So